Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Tim.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
How
too.
you doing today?
I'm all right.
Adam, this is my sister from China.
Ni hao.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so today we're going to test your VO2 max. We're going to do that with a submaximal field test. And we're going to use that, or what it's going to do is measure cardiorespiratory fitness or your aerobic capacity, so long duration of running. We're going to do the 1-point file run/walk test. The faster you go, the higher your VO2 will be, which just means better health, essentially. But why we do these field tests, or why we find out VO2 max, is to create a baseline fitness level. And so you can have anyone perform these tests, and based on how well they do or how fast they go for the mile run, their VO2 max would be higher or lower. And then from there, you can create exercise prescription to increase them. All levels you can increase them, but obviously someone who has a very low VO2 max, you want to increase them more than someone who already has a high VO2 max. It's going to be motivation, because you can reach for a certain goal. It also just determines the health of you, our patient. It shows health of the patient, because a low cardiovascular respiratory fitness level, or low VO2 max, kind of is an independent risk factor for all-cause death, so dying for any reason. And so we use
That's interesting.
Yeah, so lower cardiorespiratory fitness, the greater they have a chance for death. Because when you think about it, like someone obese is going to have more likely to die at like a younger age from heart disease, CVD, cardiovascular disease, whatever, compared to someone who's nice and fit. So it's going to show progression of an exercise program and with an exercise program. So you can do this like pre-exercise program and see, okay, you're at like 30, run an exercise program, and then you'll know it was a good exercise program if you do submaximal post-exercise program, and then you're at like 45. So you went up. And also just some more motivation, because you can see, okay, in 8 weeks I progressed, 15, like how many more can I do in another 15? We're doing the field test over like a maximal treadmill test, because it's really, the maximal fitness test or treadmill test is really, really difficult. It's expensive to get a treadmill and to have a metabolic cart. It requires a lot of time. You need people who are certified to run the equipment and everything. You need the equipment and the facilities available. There's a higher risk. If you're a less experienced person, then it can run a higher risk than someone who's more experienced. So just the level of subjects.
On a treadmill?
Yeah, on the treadmill.
Interesting.
Because the max treadmill is like you go at a certain speed, and then after a certain amount of time, it goes up in incline, up in speed, up in incline, up in speed. And then like the last one, you're like running at like 7.5 miles an hour for 5 minutes. Yeah, it sucks. I did that last semester. Okay, so we'll get you all warmed up and we'll get you running.
Okay.
How do you feel, Sarah?
I feel pretty good. Sweaty. it was cold.
Yeah, it was like 50 degrees.
Yeah, that was the hardest part. Like my muscles felt fine, but my body was cold and my breathing cold air. That was hard.
Yeah. Okay. So based on the equation I was given for the 1.5 walk run test, which is what you did, your VO2 max came out to 35.5, which based on the ACSM guideline for VO2 max, based on your age, being a female, you placed in the fair category, which is good. There's always room for improvement. And then based on the predicted VO2 max for the non-exercise, you were 31.7, which would place you in the poor category, but you did higher than that, so that's good. So what you can do to improve your respiratory fitness is just to continue running and exercising and pushing yourself a little harder each time, going a little farther, or doing more in less the same amount of time. Just becoming just more efficient at running, and that'll help with your breathing, and then that'll play over into increasing your cardiovascular VO2 max.
Sounds good.
Any questions?
No.
Cool. Take 2. All right.